Welcome, wrestling fans. My name's Bobby Rossi, and I'm here to host another edition of RWA's Hype TV. You're going to want to stay tuned because tonight in action, you will see the sure shot Damien Black taking on Terrific Tommy Trainwreck. Also, at the very end of our event, you will see our Triple Crown Champion in the Ace, Mike Montero, put his title up for grabs up against the #1 contender in Jason Devine. But to start things off, folks, is a man who has been at the Renegade Wrestling Alliance since day one. Standing by at ringside is JP Hansen.
Yeah. Come on. Chance also. Smith. You're saying all this and you're saying all that. You're saying what you say when you're laying down tracks. I listen to this and I listen to that, but I don't listen anymore, cause you ain't saying nothing.
I'm in it to win it and you thinking I lost one, but you should really tell me where you're changing your watch from. Talk about the streets that you and your team run. Tell me how you living, the triple beam dream, son. Please tell me how I'm about to get clapped up. You treat me like Rihanna, I'm about to get slapped up. Hustle so hard like I'm fucking with Mack trucks. Whole gang of goons but never calling for backup. Now please tell me how you coming to get some. Playing Big Willie when you saying you'll whip one. Now you hold the burner that will put me to rest, son. I Jay-Z your threats and it's on to the next one. So come with it, I ain't scared of no gun talk. 40 cal 5K, watching my tongue walk. You unrealistic and as sharp as a dough fork. Flow like Van Damme, real talk is a blood sport.
You're saying all this and you're saying all that. You're saying what you say when you're laying down tracks. I listen to this and I listen to that, but I don't listen anymore, cause you ain't saying nothing.
Allow me to reintroduce myself, to kick this old school. Thank you.
I was going to say that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the RWA Chop Shop. How's everyone feeling tonight?
Oh, yeah!
Well,
the mixer's dying. I can't help it.
so kick it really old school. Alright, so we're going to kick it really old school, and I'm going to use my big boy voice. Technically, I don't need a microphone because I'm loud enough for everyone to hear.
Exactly.
So let me say this again. How is everyone doing tonight at the RWA Chop Shop? Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sorry. That's a story. That's a story for another time. So what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to take you people on a. I heard Mike Montero say this, you know, in a backstage promo a little while ago, how he wants to take people on a little bit of a history lesson. Well, I'm going to take people on a little bit of a history lesson today. Before the show started, I had 2 bananas in my bag.
Yeah!
With the bananas in my bag, Chris Pyro and myself decided to take it upon ourselves to run up on everyone and give people a nice, you know, a banana mustache, basically, so to speak. So thank you, Chris Pyro, for allowing and the help to do that. Everyone, give Chris Pyro a hand. But in all seriousness, if anyone has seen any of my matches, you know, over the course of time that I've been wrestling here, you know, you've definitely seen some different things every time I come out. Different theme music. Everyone makes fun of me for it. It's a big running joke. I have more themes than John Jameson's been with Mayo. So, no, which is no, it's fine. No, I'm completely fine with it. Completely fine with it. Thank you. But the fact of the matter is that probably the past, I don't know, 6 to 8 months, my singles matches have been not so good. You know, through many trials and tribulations, trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with me. You know, I've decided that it's you know, that it's been a fun ride, but it's you know, I feel washed up.
Hey, whoa, bro.
I feel I don't know, I feel out of gas. No more fuel left in the tank. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. You know, I think it's time to you know, to pay respect to the boys who have been here for a long time. You know, the great wrestlers that are here. You know, the Hollywood Balls, Jason Devine, you know, Mike Montero, Tone, Chris Pyro. I mean, T Phoenix. Get the fuck out of here. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm pissed. You don't know bananas? I'm not about my bananas.
Are you very fucking quiet as a...
Speak in the vernacular with a large volume of decibels.
Shut up! Push me! He is talking loud!
Thank you.
Let's go.
My name is Jack Connor, and this is Mike Rossi. We are the student body.
Quiet so we can talk, please! Quiet!
No. Are you finished? Anyway, while a travesty befell the student body last week, that is not why we are out here today. We're out here for you, JPS.
You're out here for me. Well, everyone's out here for me. Everyone wants to see JP dance.
Now, I am here with my partner, Nick Varsity, because I understand your situation. I understand completely why you are going through all of these multiple personas. It is obviously because, well, let's say hypothetically you are a piece of technology. A computer, for example. We're all technically computers with brains. If you didn't know that already, what you're trying to do...
Get to the point! Get to the point! Get to the point!
Considering I do not have a microphone, I cannot get to the point if you do not shut your mouth.
Shut the hell up! Shut up!
You are trying to upgrade with all these personas. You're trying to better yourself, trying to upgrade. But the fact of the matter is you cannot upgrade because you are obsolete. Nick, they obviously don't understand, so please translate the words they can understand.
Which means you are obsolete.
What did you say? What? They need to know what obsolete means.
I don't know what obsolete means.
In other words,
now, Price is right. You are a washed-up has-been.
assumptions, and Nick, do you have anything else to comment?
The definition of obsolete is not...
Well, just hit him already.
Well, just so everyone knows. Really no further words I have to say about this, but there is one action I did.
Yeah?
a car, but apparently they didn't get to it. For those of you who don't know, earlier this week my car was set on fire, and I know the person who did it is in this room.
I know.
It was you? It was you?
No.
I bet you know who it was, right? Yeah, buddy, you know who it is. I know you do some dirty things. When you did that?
No. Was me?
All right.
The bananas, I had something to do. They were moving. Yeah.
Now, did I hear you say? Did I hear you say that you were running out of gas?
Yeah.
I got something for that. Here you go. Here you go. Because I think you still got some good miles left in you. You also said you're washed up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dry off. Okay. Oh, this is good. Hold on.
A little wet behind me.
So basically, also what you're saying is you lost your smile.
I lost my smile.
Oh!
I happen to have a business card of the best dentist in the Northeast. And hold on, he was referred to by me by her ex-boyfriend. True story. True story. Now I also get the feeling that what you're saying is your best days are behind you, and I brought you a calendar. And this is not only a calendar, but it also has coupons for Dunkin' Donuts. And I want you to know. That starting next month you can get a free hot chocolate, so your best days are ahead of you, my friend. Now you said your singles career is kind of not so good. I think I have a remedy for this, because
Please don't ask him to marry you.
you are way to spoil it, okay? Way to spoil it.
Oh, that's my stuff.
Okay, man. I'm thinking, back in the day, you and I were quite a good tag team, if I remember correctly. We were actually, if I remember correctly, the most decorated tag team in the RWA. Right? We were decorated for Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we beat them.
You didn't have those.
We were decorated for Christmas.
Tag team belt?
This is awesome.
We were even decorated for Halloween. And of course, let's not forget Easter. That's one. I want to take a sidebar right here. Hey, sweetie, how would you like to earn these?
There must be a black hole in
No, that's not.
This is not Jerry Springer.
Do that.
Was that it though? We can handle.
So what do you say? What do you say? You and I, since Jason Devine later tonight will be winning the Triple Crown Championship from Mike Montero. What do you say? You and I team up one more time for old time's sake. One more run. What do you guys think?
Hey, Damien Sandow, go back to NXT. Shut your mouth.
What he needs is your second-rate ripoff.
Look, it's Mr. Touchdown from Chicago. No! And it's Damien Sandow. We have stars in the house tonight. Stars, I said. Oh, and what do you do? You do nothing, that's right. But the fact of the matter is that T-Phoenix, you have me a little bit intrigued. I'm a little afraid that you're going to super kick me in the mouth, though. And as any partner will attest, I can refer to Big Sid. You didn't kick Jason Devine in the face yet, but that's coming soon.
I'm pretty sure he's not going to kick you. I'm pretty sure he's not going to kick you. match and we won the tag team title.
And actually, you didn't kick JT Dunn in the face, but you kicked him out of your house. So that kind of. But needless to say, I'm gonna take you up on your offer. Tonight, I want a piece of these clowns. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boys are back and reunited. The band is in tune and ready for taking on another tour. Before we head to ringside, though, we're going to catch up with Damien Black.
Whatever.
Damien, we need to talk.
You know what? Save it, Brett. Honestly, just save it. I already know what you're going to say. However, I tried helping you. I tried saving you. Trying to help your match. So if you want to blame your fault for not believing me when Crin came over and hit you with his crooked flail, save it. I tried being the whole little goody two-shoes, partner that you wanted. I'm done. Fun and games are over. I'm done.
You're right. Fun and games is definitely over.
Now you want to be serious?
One fall. Introducing first, hailing out of Fort Collins, Colorado, weighing in at 145 pounds, Damien Black.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, RWA Hype, live and in full effect. My name is the Mouth Mike Mifflin, and alongside me is my broadcast colleague, my partner, my life coach, Clem Kadiddlehopper. Clem, how are you feeling today?
Well, despite not getting my last payment for being your life coach, I am particularly well here tonight. Not as well as our sound system, however. That's what we get for having Bobby Rossi cleaning up in here on our off days, I guess. He moved everything around, and the sound system seems to be acting up. Hopefully we can get those problems fixed, however. But already so much happening here tonight. What do you think of it? JP Hansen, T Phoenix back together again.
Well, I mean, the old men will ride together, I guess. It's a very interesting thing. Student body interrupting Hansen. I mean, there's so much going on, but the introduction now of Tommy Trainwreck, Terrific Tommy Trainwreck, going one-on-one with Damien Black. I am very excited for this matchup. I mean, certainly, I don't know about you, Clem, but I'm excited.
It's going to be an interesting mesh of styles here. Trainwreck's been on a roll. He's had some breathtaking encounters with JT Dunn, and I expect the same here. Sporting some new gear here. Many of our fans may be familiar with the Minutemen, Delicious Devin and Terrific Tommy. Doing a little something different here, having Tommy in singles action as of late, and I think it's been a very successful singles run thus far.
Well, I mean, certainly, Terrific Tommy has definitely shown that he can wrestle tag team, he can wrestle singles. I mean, what's next for Tommy Trainwreck to accomplish in the RWA? What would you think, Clem?
Well, I do know he is one of the few, I guess, Oh, that was a...
Well, there's no reason to spit gum in a man's face, but we just saw J.P. Hansen. That just happened to him with student body, so...
Damien Black has done worse to women, so I guess he may have had it coming.
Oh, maybe so. It was dive overall. It's very nice. There's a schoolboy, Damien Black, really showing some chops there.
Very fast pace to start this one off. Don't be fooled by the size of Trainwreck. He can move with the best of them. Black putting on the brakes there, and they always slip through the ropes.
Very interesting. Wow, good amateur takeover right into the pin. Oh, claps around the ears. Back elbow, very nice.
Up and over he goes.
Good drop kick from Tommy Trainwreck.
Well, I was looking to say earlier, you know, what is there for Tommy Trainwreck? He is one of the few RWA originals that never hold the RWA Triple Crown Championship.
I thought he did.
No, actually he hasn't.
Very interesting.
Undefined champion, tag team champion.
Never held the big title, huh? Wow,
who's he calling? Is he phoning a friend? I heard him say he's wrestling Tommy Trainwreck. Do you have any ideas?
Well, the language here has completely broken down in the opening contest of this edition of RWA Hype.
Oh, he was talking to JT Dunn.
I don't think JT Dunn would ever even talk to Damien Black.
No, I don't think he accepted that collect phone call. JT Dunn is currently competing for New Age Old Time Wrestling against Frankie Arion, defending his light heavyweight championship.
Which should be an epic encounter, no doubt about it.
Certainly.
Test of strength here. Tommy Trainwreck certainly has the advantage in size over Damien Black. Tommy Trainwreck see, that was very smart by Trainwreck. Did you see that? You probably didn't even catch what he did there.
If you blink, you'll miss it. Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what just happened?
Well, what Tommy Trainwreck, that was very nice. He gave him an arm drag into the rope. Well, that's quite effective. But what Tommy Trainwreck did is, during the test of strength, he put his head underneath the arm of Damien Black. That's a definite momentum advantage because you're able to look at this. Tommy Trainwreck taking a nasty spill on the outside of the ring. Damien Black jumping off the rope there, giving him that flipping cutter.
Putting his body on the line. Pulling out all the stops there. Tommy Trainwreck, no slouch. And he's doing everything he can to possibly put him away.
Has him in a Buffalo Sleeper now.
See Trainwreck looking for a way out of this one. Now working his way back to his feet.
Well, the Buffalo Sleeper is very difficult to get out of, but as you saw, Tommy Trainwreck got to his feet, stepping through here. I thought he was going for a step over toe hold. Look at this. Damien Black rolls on top of him. Looks like he's trying to put on a guillotine choke into the front face lock. Damien Black actually showing me a lot here in this match. I'm very surprised that he has been able to hang thus far with Tommy Trainwreck.
Damien Black, despite his battles with Amanda Fox and his current soap opera style friendship,
beautiful neck breaker there,
with Tad White and slash Chris Sterling, has been steadily moving up the rankings here at RWA. Really hasn't had a bad match in recent memory, quite some time. I can't recall when he's had a bad match, actually. Always an impressive showing, win, lose, or draw. And quite possibly a force to be reckoned with in the very near future here in RWA.
Tommy Trainwreck not having any of that suplex to the inside of the ring. Grabbing Damien Black now. Doorbuster. Oh! Hard kick to the jawline of Tommy Trainwreck. Comes off with another hard kick. Damien Black, what's he doing here? Might be looking for that. Flip over cutter.
I was looking for a DDT, I think. Maybe a DDT, ended up in a body splash. It was certainly a hard situation there to overcome, being on the apron and limited on room.
There's a hard enziguri. Beautiful back suplex right there.
Turned him inside out. Now watch him, he's a little close to the ropes here.
Very reminiscent of Dr. Death Steve Williams there with that death drop suplex.
It'll be interesting to see who wins out in this battle back and forth here.
Oh, there's a hard back elbow. Clotheslined him over the rope. Damien Black catching himself, though.
Trainwreck now, I guess, realizing it. May have been better if he just fell to the floor and took a breather for a second, but instead Trainwreck's going to stay right on top of him.
Hard back chop. A German suplex on the apron. Kick to the gut. Where's Trainwreck going?
I just got done saying there's not a lot of room out on that apron. Black, I think he read Trainwreck's mind right there.
Nice. There's a backcracker. He floated over the top rope and gave him a backcracker as Tommy Trainwreck was hanging on the second rope. That could be it. Puts his feet up on the ropes. Referee Aaron Gore all over that sword before he even started to make a count.
Here, Aaron Gore is looking to be nominated for Referee of the Year this year, and calls like that will certainly be able to put him in contention. Steve Mosher, our reigning Referee of the Year for, I think, 4 years in a row now. Not to take away from that vicious clothesline right there.
Actually, it wasn't a clothesline. He actually threw him up in the air with a body press and then actually caught him with a forearm.
It was a forearm? I gotta get these people to stop standing up in front of me.
What did he said something about a driver. I don't know what he's looking for here.
I know he specializes in that package pile driver.
Oh, there's that kick. Uh-oh. Has him up, though. And that's it. Damien Black might as well just kiss himself.
Whoa,
What is this?
For the pinfall.
The Beast Bite.
Crowd's yelling tap, but I don't even think he has a free limb to do it.
Well, Tommy Trainwreck, the winner of this match, I'm hearing in my phones that he in my headphones that he calls that the green line submission hold. That's very interesting. I mean, being from Pound Town, USA, I didn't know that the green line went through there.
I've never taken a train in my life. Been involved in a few, but that's a story for another time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, what do we have next, Clem?
Up next, we have the Power Trip and Student Body, but we're going to take it to Rossi in the studio right now.
There it is, man. A solid match between Damien Black and Tommy Trainwreck. Although he slightly came up short on the victory, Damien Black continues to impress those and turn heads in the wrestling community here throughout Southern New England. I guarantee you, folks, it's just a matter of time before that kid has his breakout moment. Folks, right now, standing backstage is Rob Massey getting ready to interview our Triple Crown champion, who also will explain some of his actions from last week. Take it away, Rob.
Thanks very much, Bobby Rossi. I am joined by the RWA Triple Crown champion, the ace, Mike Montero. Now, Mike, a couple of weeks ago, you issued a challenge to Jason Devine, who is your opponent at Dynasty for the Triple Crown Championship, to move Dynasty up a little bit and just challenge him openly for the Triple Crown Championship. Why?
Why? because Jason Devine and I, we've had the longest running rivalry in the history of this company. For 5 years, we have battled neck and neck to see who is the better man. And I'm sorry, but I don't want to wait to find out who that is. I need to know. Because to me, for 7 months, 7.5 months, I have proved that I am simply better than the rest. And in this match, tonight, we're going to find out. I'm going to prove it to everyone because I need this. I need this win more than anything. I need to shake off all the blemishes in my win-loss record against Jason Devine because right now the lights are on bright. Right now it is about one thing. It is about the Triple Crown Championship. And I will not lose this belt. I cannot lose this belt.
Now, I understand that as an athlete you want to make sure that everybody knows that you're the best. Aren't you a little bit worried that if you do win tonight against Jason Devine, you will actually show him some weaknesses in your repertoire leading into Dynasty, leaving you weaker at Dynasty?
See, being a champion, that's not the way you think. I'm going out there and I'm going balls to the wall. I'm going to show the world why I've been Triple Crown Champion for so long. Everybody, I feel like people are starting to forget. They're starting to not realize why I'm the champion, how I got here in the first place. I started off winning a best-of-7 series against my best friend to prove that I am the king. I am the king, and I'm trying to prove it right now.
We will see if Mike Montero truly is the king tonight. A night of champions here at RWA Hype. Jason Devine, Mike Montero for the Triple Crown Championship.
The ace, Mike Montero, our Triple Crown champion, is here to prove the doubters wrong, even if one of those doubters may even be himself. He has to prove to everyone, including himself, that he can beat Jason Devine, that he will successfully defend his title up against Jason Devine at RWA's Dynasty 2013. And folks, those of you that are already in the know understand full well that the road to legacy starts at Dynasty. That's right, your favorite crew of Renegades will be running roughshod over the Smithfield Elks Lodge. April 30th, Saturday night, bell time is at 7 p.m. That can be located at 326 Farnham Pike in Smithfield, Rhode Island. Folks, for $10, you're going to see probably one of the premier shows here in Rhode Island. But not only do you want to be there for an incredible card of action, it's for a great cause. The Station Memorial Foundation has acquired the property that they needed to build the actual memorial. It's been 10 years since that tragedy, folks. So if you want to do your part and help that memorial be built, come check out RWA's Dynasty 2013. All of our proceeds will go to the Station Memorial Foundation. For all the details regarding the event and the foundation themselves, you can go to rwawrestling.net. Folks, my name's Bobby Rossi, and as always, it's a pleasure. But I'm going to kick it over to ringside for some more chop shop
The
action.
following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing out of Cambridge, Massachusetts, under the guidance of Mr. Hunter, at a combined weight of 361 pounds, the Jack Connor, Dick Varsity, the student, Bobby!
Just as time again, he'll come out.
Seems to be still working out the bugs in the sound equipment here. But the action still rolls on. Jack Carter sporting a new haircut. I guess his mommy got her tax return. Was able to send him to the barber shop. Not to be confused with not to be confused with Brutus the Barber.
I thought someone was going to get kicked through a window.
Although I would not be that mad if Nick Varsity kicked Jack Connor through a window. But thankfully they have the guidance of Mr. Hunter to keep them together.
Well, this should be a very interesting contest, no doubt about it. I mean, the newly reformed team of T. Phoenix and J.P. Hansen going up against the gentleman who decided to interrupt J.P. Hansen during his very heartfelt promo. Some people were getting welled up in the crowd, I heard.
From Atlantic Avenue in North Providence, Rhode Island, at a combined weight of 503 pounds, J.P. Hansen, the Natural Truth, T. Phoenix, the Power Trip!
503 pounds.
I think he was being generous. Atlantic Boulevard. I assume he got it mixed up. That's where all this insane chaos that you've come to love and enjoy. That's where it all started. Many a nights, promos being shot against that red wall in the basement. So many memories come to mind when you see these two together. The founding fathers of the RWA right here. The founding members.
Well, JP Hansen was T Phoenix's first pick, and they signed a contract, and we're getting a GM request. I think Naveen O'Reilly may be messaging, maybe tweeting about this.
T Phoenix claiming he just kissed Connor's mother on the mouth. I'll have to watch the playback and see if that is in fact the case.
JP Hansen looks old.
Student body looks scared.
Well, wouldn't you be?
Phoenix is on the second rope saying he'll jump. I believe him.
And they're having a little bit of a laugh in the ring. I don't know what they're having a laugh about.
If you remember correctly, the Power Trip was known for two things: having a laugh and whooping ass. And I'm sure there's going to be a whole lot going on tonight of those two very things.
I have a present for Student Body. What? I have presents for Student Body.
Oh, he's got the dirty bananas. Hansen referencing maybe those very same bananas and Chris Pyro, as you see right there.
And you just saw T Phoenix doing a little Scott Hall impression. He gave the little finger wave.
I think he was just saying hi to the camera. Maybe waving hi to Liz. You know him and Liz. That's a story for another time.
And here we go. This matchup is underway. T Phoenix and Nick Varsity starting it off.
Not so eager to start it off. Maybe some mind games by Student Body. Getting a little bit of guidance from Mr. Hunter before he starts this one off.
Double tie up, and Jack Connor comes running in the ring, kicks T Phoenix in the back.
Perhaps that was the bit of guidance that Mr. Hunter suggested. A 2-on-1 may be the best way to attack T Phoenix. Power Trip making short work of Varsity, tossing him to the outside there, and Connor's caught on the second here.
What is this? Beal tossed into a double suplex. Well, that's different.
And now Nick Varsity caught up on the outside apron here.
Was that a face chop? He might have chopped him in the face.
I think he was giving him the old T-Rex trying to prevent it, and it didn't work.
There's a hard back elbow from T Phoenix. Tagging to Hansen, who's eating a banana. Needs to get his potassium level up, I think. Throws the banana in the crowd.
Double team action coming up.
Jumping back elbow into a high knee and absolutely took off Nick Varsity's face.
Yet again, something we have not seen before out of the Power Trip.
There's an elbow right to the top of the nose there.
Clearly they have reinvented themselves, or so it appears. If this keeps up, they're going to be somebody to be reckoned with, that I can promise you. Phoenix got confused there, tagging the back of Nick Varsity, or maybe just back chopping him for the hell of it.
Double back chops, double kitchen sink and a double back chops, and then he stomps on the back of his head.
It's almost not fair. Oh,
looks like he's going for the Reginald Denny.
I hate to have to do his laundry. Varsity down, and
NASCAR is the only place that you won't see skid marks, I guess.
Oh, man. Phoenix getting a 2 count off of a wedgie. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that before.
Picks him up and then drops him right back where he came from.
And Connor knows his partner's taking a beating here, and it's in his best interest to save him. Quick tags.
Hanson gets tagged in here. Hard punch to the face of Nick Varsity. There's that hard clothesline.
And yet again, another tag. I mean, this is quality tag team wrestling here by the Power Trip. And that is a kick to the face, my goodness. Hanson with the knee lift moments before.
Hanson connected with that knee lift. T. Phoenix hitting the super kick. Quick tags in and out. The Power Trip looking like they have not missed a step. Some different type of stuff from the Power Trip, certainly. There's a rake to the eyes. Hanson stumbling around. Oh, kicks. Might be going for that push kick. And Nick Varsity up on him. Oh, back elbow.
Oh, with that bulldog head spiked into the mat. It would seem as though Student Body now going to take over on Hanson here and shoots the DDT.
Yeah, Mr. Hunter on the outside. Oh, and there's the patented push-ups while he's choking the man.
I think I just heard somebody yell, those are girl push-ups. I cannot confirm nor deny, knowing I've never done a push-up a day in my life. But this, however, and speaking of strategy, this is exactly what Student Body needs to do. Keep the smaller of the two, JP Hanson, in the ring and do double team tactics and cheat if necessary, I guess. Oh, there's a forearm shot by Mr. Hunter, and Phoenix on the outside, he's not too pleased about what's going on here. Osher checking the equipment, and yet again now, Student Body using that to their advantage. The angrier they make T. Phoenix, it's not going to sit well if he does, in fact, get that tag.
Well, JP Hanson really looking old, sitting in the middle of the ring. I mean, he's just being worked over by these two gentlemen. Some back elbows there. Hanson hits the ropes. Beautiful drop kick.
Would you have it out for JP Hanson or something?
Well, JP Hanson's an old man. He's absolutely being taken to task by these two young punks.
How old exactly do you think he is?
40?
I'm not going to protect you if he comes looking for you.
Well, JP Hanson come looking for me. He's so old he couldn't catch me even if he wanted to.
And once again, this blatant cheating behind the back of Steve Mosher. I would suggest, one count. I'd suggest that T. Phoenix is trying his best to play by the rules, and otherwise he would have knocked Steve Mosher right over and went and pummeled Student Body. Trademark Student Body right here, the double drop toe hold and the double elbow.
They're strutting it out.
Standing dropkick by Nick Varsity.
Oh, Kurt Hennig. 2.
Tries the cover for a second time. More so as a wear down type of offense.
Choking him again. Kick to the back.
I think I just heard Connor say, all right, that's it. What do they have in mind? More quick tags by student body. Connor pointing to his head like he's got a plan. Oh, Hanson fighting out of the corner. A ball of fire. Oh, I mean, he was centimeters away from making that tag.
Jack Connor, very, very smart. Taking that tag away. You don't want to get an angry T Phoenix in the ring.
Bringing Hanson back up, taking his sweet time about it.
Hanson going for the clothesline. Nick Varsity catches him. Sit out spine buster. 2. He gets kicked on the head for his troubles. T Phoenix may have stepped on the face of JP Hanson. What is this? They're going for some more double team maneuvers. It might be that double hip toss.
You called it indeed, but Hanson found a way out of it. Look at that. Excellent. That could be the opening they need. The crowd cheering for T. They want to see the big man in there. Oh, he's in the middle of the ring. He's got a ways to go.
Kick to the face. And there's a kick to the back.
Tag to T.
Uh-oh.
Down goes Connor with the clothesline. Now the back elbow. And a big boot just for the hell of it. Hard into the buckle goes Jack Connor. Varsity got caught with a forearm on his way in. Sandwich time. Oh, Varsity catching him. Nicely done. Kicking out the knee and hitting the flat line. This could be it. Gets the shoulder
Hanson's
up.
in the ring. Oh!
That's bad news for Connor and Varsity.
There's a knee drop off of the second rope.
Varsity disposed of. Phoenix is now up. Connor has no idea. Charges at him. Caught. Big clothesline. That's the power play. But Mr. Hunter is up on the apron preventing it.
2.
Only a 2, maybe 2.5.
Maybe. I mean, that was very, very close.
2 7/8.
Nick Varsity starting to get to his feet again. He's stirring on the outside. T Phoenix just punches him in the face.
The crowd here seems to think it was definitely a 3. Connor doesn't know what zip code he's in. Chest first into the buckle. They got him hooked. Where's he going? Whoa! Roller coaster bomb.
2, 3. You can count to 100.
Making a statement upon their return. Knocking off the former tag team champion student body. I'd say the tag team division just got a little bit more interesting. I think that Dirty Banana's made its way. Oh my goodness, the half-eaten Dirty Banana is now That was bananas. Well, I think we have cameras on Jason Devine in the backstage area. And that may prove to be a very ominous statement by J.P. Hansen.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have more action coming up. Don't you dare go away. We'll be right back here at RWA Hype.
Thank you. Be proud.
I will. Mr. Hunter, where were you? Why were you not guiding your boys? The power trip within their emergence comes out victorious in dishing out a lesson to the student body. And it also seems as though the big man has offered his blessing to his former tag team partner in Jason Devine. Both being competitors in their own right, T-Phoenix understands what it means to go after the top championship of this company. It's good to see the two of them being amicable sportsmen about it. Now, folks, what we're going to do is we're going to kick things off to some pre-recorded comments from Miss Lynn, and that will also be followed by some great highlights in the match between the Sheik Ahmed Jordan and Christopher Sterling. Check it out for yourself.
Thanks very much, Bobby Rossi. I am joined now by the Irish Warrior and Miss Lynn. And if anybody could think it was possible that the Irish Warrior has gotten meaner over the last couple of weeks, look at that match against TJ Swift just a couple of weeks ago, and it's all because of the tutelage and the advice from Miss Lynn. Is there anybody that can stop your giant?
Well, yeah, TJ Swift got lucky. But rest assured, he will be dealt with. And my Irish Warrior, you've only seen the beginning. Matter of fact, I challenge the ladies' management to find him a challenger. Anybody they think that can stop him.
That's definitely an interesting challenge for the ladies of management. We're going to go back to ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Chris Sterling!
I guess being a hardcore gamer means you're great at playing games. But after 2 weeks ago, I realized mind games is way out of my league. Wow. Yeah. Crimson Alchemia, you have beaten me in mind games because you finally brought out the real me. I love you, Ted. However, you didn't bring out the revelation, and you sure as hell didn't bring out Tad White. What you brought out Chris Evan Sterling! And despite the fact that I am a nerd in the back, and I may like to play video games, I may like to listen to Celine Dion, but when it comes down to pissing me off, playtime is over! When you bring out Chris Evan Sterling, you just open Pandora's box. So Mr. Frankenstein, complete your creation and get your ass out here right now!
And you hear Chris Sterling calling out Crimson Alchemia, but he got a little bit more than he bargained for when we saw the Sheik Ahmed Jordan return, attacking Chris Sterling, one would presume on the behalf of Crimson Alchemia. Liz B making the decision on the spot to turn this into a one-on-one matchup. You see the Sheik, he laid in some shots early on. Sterling tried bouncing back, as you see here, delivering a huge body slam to the Sheik. Moments later, we find both competitors slugging it out, exchanging right hand center of the ring. But the Sheik, thinking quickly on his feet, delivers this devastating spine buster. However, not enough to keep Sterling down for the 3 count. wasn't until later when Sterling ducked a clothesline by the Sheik and delivered a German suplex. He was then able to mount his comeback. Not to be outdone, the always crafty Sheik Ahmed Jordan locks in his trademark camel clutch. Sterling, with a great display of power, able to fight his way free, back the Sheik up into the corner, and deliver the crack shot, knocking the Sheik out and picking up the victory. Jordan.
action-packed, stuffed to the brim edition of RWA's Hype TV. I mean, we've seen some great singles competition, and we've also seen a reunion. And who doesn't like reunions, huh? Although we have reached near the end of this telecast, you're not going to want to go anywhere. Sure, I'm going to dip out, but you should stay tuned, because the Triple Crown Championship is up for grabs. Jason Devine is the #1 contender who will be trying to earn said strap.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event.
Well, you heard the man. It is now time for our main event. And it's almost like Christmas comes early. Mike Montero challenging Jason Devine. He wants to see if he can get the job done.
Well, I mean,
he doesn't want to wait till Dynasty. And go ahead. I mean, really, can you blame him?
I really can't at all. I mean, if that was on me, I mean, I would want to do the same thing. I mean, let's just get the job over with. No worry and waiting. I mean, you just got to get in there and get it done. So, I mean, if you can't get it done here, then you can't get it done at Dynasty.
And make no mistake about it, do not be confused. Win, lose, or draw, the match is still on for Dynasty. It could very well be Jason Devine defending against Mike Montero if things go Jason Devine's way here tonight.
Well, I'm glad that you have announced the main event to Dynasty. I mean, that's a great thing. I mean, this is what we're going to have. At the main event of Dynasty, we're going to have Jason Devine against Mike Montero. Win, lose, or draw here tonight. That match will take place at Dynasty. And when is that? April 13th?
April 13th.
April 13th at the Smithfield Elks Lodge, a benefit for
Station Nightclub Memorial Fund.
Thank you very much. Very, very worthy cause. We hope to see all of you there on April 13th. Tickets begin at $5 for children, $10 for anyone over the age of 12. Please come out and support the charity, support the RWA. We are going to have a fantastic lineup of matches. I can pretty much guarantee that.
And, just as a little bit of added icing on the cake, there's always a raffle with all sorts of goodies and prizes. We're talking an iPod, we're talking gift certificates to various places, restaurants, and even a tattoo. What would you think of this old man getting a tattoo?
Well, that would be excellent, actually. I'd love to have somebody get a tattoo. I mean, especially you, just to see you in pain. Sitting in a chair, that would be, I mean, more painful than sitting next to me every time that we have to do this at every hype taping. But, that's fine. That's no problem.
Moments ago, Mike Montero walking through the curtain, and he had his game face on for sure. Reigning RWA Triple Crown Champion for over 7 months now. longer than anybody else in company history. Look at, he's ready. There's no doubt about it. And Devine, he is too. Take nothing away from him.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit. And it is for the RWA Triple Crown Championship. When the bell rings, the man in charge, RWA senior official Steve Mosher. Introducing the competitors. First, the challenger in the corner to my left, wearing black and gold, weighing in tonight at 170 pounds, hailing out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Jason Devine. His opponent in the corner to my right, wearing blue and white, hailing out of the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in tonight at 165 pounds. He is the current reigning, defending RWA Triple Crown Champion, the Ace, Mike Montero.
And I think Rob Massey's mustache got in his way there for a minute.
He did get a little tongue-tied at the end. He was doing so well, too. But we're not going to deduct that many points, are we?
No, we won't. I mean, just the mustache I deduct points for. That thing should have its own zip code, how bushy it is.
I believe it actually does. It's 02961.
Magnum TA would be extremely proud, or Magnum PI for that matter.
On a similar note, I have good authority he actually uses Magnums. That's
really
what I heard. That's what I heard.
Oh, God bless him.
Liz told me. Handshake. And whoa. Mike Montero starting things off quickly. Both men going for the signature finishes.
The spinning kick to the back of the head. You saw him use it against JP Hansen. You saw Devine going for that, the go to sleep.
Devine, a former four-time RWA Triple Crown champion. A win here tonight would tie T. Phoenix's record of most championships.
Doing some very, very interesting wrestling here. That's right, I said interesting for everyone who makes fun of me for saying it all the time. Devine dragging him back out to the middle of the ring in that front chancery.
A much slower pace than I would have expected, and rightfully so. I think both men have to be careful not to make a mistake.
Exchanging hammerlocks here. Montero getting towards the ropes, wraps his feet around it. There's a hard forearm from Devine.
Possibly a power slam reversed, and Devine rolling through, not allowing more than a 1 count on that pinfall.
There's a nip up. Shoots him through.
He held on. Barely, but he held on.
Going over the top sunset flip, very nice. You don't usually see that from Jason Devine. Hard clothesline, you definitely see that. Back elbow.
Measures him for a third now.
It's that clubbing blow right to the side of the head.
Very kamikaze-like strikes by Devine in the corner, and we see Montero up and over.
Oh, and Jason Devine got low bridge, went right outside to the mat, no putting his hand down, no nothing, folks. That is a thin layer of padding, and Mike Montero diving over the top rope like Superman.
My goodness. Montero definitely taken to Jason Devine. Montero now following after him. Montero was thinking break the count. Devine was thinking get it back in the ring. You can't win the title out there.
Oh, that's a hard kick. Neck breaker by Montero. Very, very nice. Going for the pin cover. 2 count only. Montero said he's going up. Devine stirring now on the mat.
You notice Devine looked to the corner. He saw him going up, and now Devine chasing after him.
Wow, and there's a 1-footed drop kick. Montero goes all the way to the outside of the ring, off the top rope.
Kudos to Jason Devine getting up that high, knocking Montero down. Certainly a great feat. See what I did there?
I saw you did, yeah. Very nice. Clemson Diddle Hopper. You're here all week. Chicken wings aplenty.
I want to say try the fish, but the chicken wings are just as good. As the referee now up to a 5 count. And once again, Jason Devine going out after him. He's only going to be able to win the title in the ring. Beating Mike Montero on the outside, not enough to get the title in his gear bag. And taking it back home.
Jason Devine just staying all over Mike Montero.
Certainly not letting up in 1 second. And you can't. He didn't become Triple Crown Champion by mistake.
I mean, he's beat quite a few individuals who have made a name for themselves in the RWA. Mike Montero has definitely been a fighting champion. He has not ducked out of the way of anyone.
Dancing Phoenix, Pyro, just to name a few. Chris Sterling back at Legacy.
Pin cover here too. Thought Devine might have had him there with that big boot driver. Devine just said, I'm going to kick his face off.
I'm likely to believe that. A lot of confidence on the face of Jason Devine. Perhaps too much.
Devine hung up on the top rope there. Oh, what's he doing?
Turns him around.
On the top rope there. Hurricane Ron off the top rope.
But Montero still a bit winded from what Jason Devine has laid on him already. Not able to make the cover right away. Back and forth center of the ring. Now just blatantly kicking each other in the face.
Looking for that German suplex. Oh, and gets kicked in the back of the head.
A roundhouse type kick by Montero. 2. Only a 2, says Steve Mosher. Shirley was close on that one.
Don't call me Shirley. Obviously you haven't seen Airplane. Devine cutting him off there. Looking for that suplex back inside the ring. Oh, and turns it around into that elevator. Two. Ooh, I thought it was going to be academic more than student body right there.
Let's see what you did there. Thinking on the fly, Jason Devine turning that suplex into an even more devastating type maneuver with that elevator, as my colleague said moments ago. And now The Scrapbuster attempted, Montero rolling through. Had the pinfall, but instead turns it around into the sharper image. Montero's version of the sharpshooter. Devine a long way away here. May have to give it up here just to preserve his match at Dynasty here. Turning it around now, fighting his way out of it. Grabs the arm here.
Oh, puts him into the crossface. Looks more like the no-lock.
And that's exactly what Montero's saying here. No, he's not going to give it up. He's going to inch his way towards the ropes. He's trying. Still a little bit away. And he's made it. Devine forced to break the hold.
Hard chop from Devine. Punch.
Gonna send him off here. No, Montero reverses. Kick to the gut.
It's a modified version of a backcracker. 2. This match is back and forth, back and forth.
Basically a lot of what you would have expected from these two, and then some. Showing just how important that Triple Crown Championship means to both men. Oh, tripped him up, ate the buckle on the way in.
Scrapbuster time.
Seizing the opportunity, nails it.
1, 2.
Oh, and the face of Jason Devine tells the story.
Can't put him away with the Scrapbuster. Should have been able to. You hear the fans, that was 3.
Now Devine, what's he thinking here? Oh, big time scissor kick. Oh, reversed by Devine, back body drop. Possibly looking for the go to sleep here. No reverses. He's going to try a backslide. He's got his feet on the rope. Got his feet on the rope.
Come on, referee.
And Steve Mosher did not see it. Montero pulled a fast one for certain.
In such an epic encounter between these two, Mike Montero resorting to the cheating tactics, putting his feet on the rope. I can't believe a champion in the RWA would do such a thing.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I mean, realistically, this match could have gone either way.
And I think Montero knew that. Had to pull a little something out of his bag of tricks just to preserve the championship. Big time confidence booster. Big time confidence booster. And Jason Devine, no stranger to dirty tricks, gives the devil his due in this one. Oh, wait a second. That was uncalled for.
Why did he just hit him with the belt? Why? They just shook hands. There was absolutely no reason for that.
We're gonna have to get Rob Massey on it. We need an interview from Mike Montero. We need to find out exactly what's going through that man's head.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the RWA Hype taping today. I'm the Mouth Mike Mifflin.
I am disgusted, and I am Clem Cadiddlehopper. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week on RWA Hype.